He was the soldier's friend, a trusted advisor of Abraham Lincoln, and a supporter of the Emancipation Proclamation. Under his leadership, Pennsylvania helped preserve the nation. Through his endeavors, the Gettysburg National Cemetery became the final resting ground for soldiers lost during the turning point of the war. He was Andrew Gregg Curtin, Pennsylvania's war governor. During his 1861 inaugural address as the South threatened secession, Curtin solidified Pennsylvania's commitment to the Union. Ours is a national government, based on a compact to which all people of the United States are party. No part of the people, no state, nor any combination of states can voluntarily secede from the Union, nor absolve themselves from the obligations of it. When the first shots of the Civil War were fired at Fort Sumter, Curtin responded to his president's call and urged the statesmen to fight for their country. They responded with 5 companies of men, Pennsylvania's first defenders. As the war progressed, Curtin understood the need for trained soldiers. He established an 80-acre camp on the outskirts of Harrisburg, dubbed Camp Curtin. There over 300,000 soldiers would train. Curtin's support and compassion for the troops earned him their gratitude in the name, the soldier's friend. He worked tirelessly to ensure that Pennsylvania soldiers were better clothed and better equipped men than any other state. Curtin would meet with Lincoln many times during his tenure as governor and became a trusted advisor to the president. When Lincoln worried his Emancipation Proclamation would push the thus loyal border states to secession, Curtin issued a rallying cry from the northern governors. He organized the War Governors Conference. There an address was drafted, proclaiming support for the Emancipation Proclamation and a more forceful pursuit of the war. The strain of being the war governor wore heavily on Curtin. Civil War surgeon William Eggle explained that no one can scarcely form an idea of the labor and thought placed on Governor Curtin. He had more than 100,000 soldiers in his personal care. He was daily charged with their health. He had the sick to succor, the wounded to heal, and the dead to bury. In 1862, Curtin suffered a nervous breakdown and issued a farewell address, not intending to continue as governor, worried his health would not allow him to fulfill his duties. But Governor Curtin's work was not yet finished, and the people of the Commonwealth demanded he remain in service. Never had the cares of the state fallen so heavily upon any man as those as Governor Curtin. History is grateful as Curtin pushed through and continued into his second term as governor. When the quiet farm fields of his state turned into battlefields, Curtin once again stood for his soldiers. Appalled by the conditions post-battle, Curtin called for the proper burial of the soldiers and commissioned what would become the Gettysburg National Cemetery, a final resting place for the Union brave. It was through Curtin's efforts that the battlefields of Gettysburg were also preserved. Curtin served as governor of Pennsylvania from 1861 to 1867 and retired to his home in Bellefonte, Pennsylvania. He died on October 7, 1894, and was buried in Union Cemetery with a hero's funeral. 4 statues throughout the state honor him, the man who is called by history to stand for his country, his soldiers, and his state, even at the cost of his health.